That's some fresh water.
It's an ideology which believes that our civilization, our way of life, is evil, but also they want to establish their form of radical Islam across the globe. They want to create a global Islamic caliphate, and they will do whatever it takes in order to achieve that goal. But people in the West, they can't understand that because it's so alien for how we see things. We believe human life is precious. We believe the most important thing is human life. They don't. They believe the cause is more important than your life. And we can't understand that because we're raised in a world that is fundamentally Christian, even though we might not be. We still have Christian values. We had a guest on the show, a wonderful historian called Tom Holland, and he explained this to us, that even if you're not Christian, even if you think you were raised by atheist parents, you were still raised with Christian values. That's the soup in which we live. That's what the water in which we swim. So this way of life that these people have, this ideology, is so alien to us that we can't understand it. But also we don't want to understand it, because if you start to actually investigate what these people believe, what their ideology is, you realize that we are not all the same, and these people believe something very, very different. And then we're going to have a very uncomfortable conversation of how do you tackle this? Because can you have Western liberal democratic values and Islamism and people who are Islamists in the same society? And the answer is you can't.
And I think it's really important, your point, the difference between Islamists and Muslims.
Yes.
The Muslims are these Gulf state people. Muslims are these people in Dubai and Saudi Arabia. Islamists are the ones that want the caliphate.
Yeah.
Right.
But then you have the crazy Christians. And that thing that I sent you, the Yahoo thing that we talked about yesterday with Schellenberger, the Yahoo thing is nuts. So these military leaders, so this comes from one of the non-commissioned officers who went to a briefing. This is an officer who's talking about this. This morning, our commander opened up the combat readiness status briefing by urging us to not be afraid as to what was happening with our combat operations in Iran. He said President Trump has been anointed by Jesus to light the signal fire in Iran to cause Armageddon and mark his return to Earth. He said he had a big grin on his face when he said all this, which made his message seem even more crazy.
Well, that's reassuring.
If you think you've seen something, just wait.
I don't understand.
You shit, man.
See your savior come. See. His reward is with him, and his recompense accompanies him.
I have seen shit that'll turn you white.
That damn Sasquatch.